allowed to visit. Calm down, Rabbit. I have no intention of eating you. A fox has no intention of eating a rabbit. They're a very high-strung species. The poor thing has probably been frightened half to death. But foxes are dangerous. Really, I won't. If I was going to eat you, I would have done so already. Eep! Anyway, I came to ask you something. Yes? Would you like to work for me? Work for you? Yes, as my servant. As my bitch. Well, the current dungeon lord is pretty mean, but the bigger monsters keep looking at me with their big predatory eyes. She shivers in fear. Oh, okay. I'll join you as long as you don't eat me. I promise that I won't. My cute little subordinates only get the best treatment. The bunny girl has joined your party. To add her to your dungeon party, click the Organize Party button at the main menu. Okay. Oh, I removed her. Okay, so I have Sari, an adventuring knight, skill with the blade, experience in dungeon delving, and Bunny. So I got a knight and a mage now. A melee and a ranged. Good. Oops, I hit disband. I meant to hit return. Alright, good. Go to the shop. Welcome back, my humble master. Okay, I have 105. Let's buy another warp stone. So now we have a warp stone. Okay, walk around town. Nope. They want me to do it later. I don't think I can do anything right now, so let's just save the game. And let's go down to floor 2. Oh, okay. No, they start us back at the beginning of the dungeon. That's fine. I can get there quick enough. Alright, here we go. Now we're going to the second floor of the dungeon. Oh, there's an event right away. This dungeon isn't the worst I've encountered. If we keep up this pace, we'll be through it in no time. You really should not say things like that. If you keep doing it, you'll become overconfident. When that happens, you'll underestimate the obstacles ahead. That's true enough. But even if I'm facing overwhelming odds, I have to stand firm. Firm. But if I give up easily whenever I face some trouble, what good would it be as an adventurer? So is that why you chose to keep fighting me instead of running away? Exactly. But there's nothing wrong with running away, you know. If you live to fight another day, then there's nothing wrong with it. It's more or less true. Bunnies survive as long as they do because they're hard to catch. I suppose that is true. However, that is not who I am. She looks back at me. We both knew there was no way that I could win. It was obvious that you had the upper hand. Oh, that's cool. The bunny talked because I brought her into my party. If I had not brought her into my party, this event would have happened without her input. But even so, I cannot run away from you. That's nonsense, Sari. If there was a less benevolent monster trapped in that seal, you would surely have perished. No heroic sacrifices or anything like that when you're working together, okay? I want both of us to make it out of this dungeon alive. Very well. I will try not to. Thank you. As you go further down, the strength of your enemies will increase. Do not hesitate to retreat if you're having trouble. If you are defeated, it's game over. Bum, bum, bum. Sari suddenly pauses. Strange, that sounded like something I've heard while hunting in the woods. It's a sound that only... She suddenly seems to realize something. Hug the wall! She slams herself against the wall, nearly dodging as something charges down the hallway. I step to the side and let it pass me. Ah, yes, I remember them. What is it, Fox? Our assailant returns, scraping the ground with their foot. All the monsters are naked or half-naked chicks. And this one's got some seriously hanging out camel toe. This is Boar. Boar also has huge boar boobs. Intruders. I'll make sure you don't leave here alive. She angrily puffs up her cheeks, obviously not pleased to see us. A wild boar. Very tough and courageous. Spare me the commentary, Fox. She's getting ready to charge again. Alright, we gotta kill the boar. Triple slash. Boom! Ow. Fury of blows. Oh, and this is the bunny now. She can guard, claw slash, and gust. I'm gonna claw slash because I want to capture the boar. There we go. Got her down to 22. Oh, I can't. I gotta guard. And she can guard too. Capture. See if we get her. No, it didn't work. Let's claw slash again. She had too much hit points, I think. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, guard. Okay, now we got enough. Alright, we're gonna guard again. Hopefully that's not enough hit points. Only 17. Capture. Oh. She made me lose a turn. Okay, capture. Go on. Yes! We captured boar. Now we have a boar. We found 12 mana shards. Whoa. She is definitely submitted. Yeah. Um boobs. Alright, let's go. The boar girl collapses. Despite being obviously beaten, the boar girl still stares at us defiantly. That is not a defiant scare. That's a, "How, what are you gonna do to me, senpai?" stare. Not bad. But you're gonna have to do better than that. It's time for the next round. Just please accept your defeat. You're obviously injured and you're only gonna make it worse if you keep going. I know boars are stubborn, but they aren't stupid. The boar girl just makes her cheeks puff up. Ha! As if I would give up. All I need to do is take a nap and I'll be right back into the fight. She tries to get back up, but stumbles. I may not be ready right now. But wait and see, I'll never surrender to the likes of you. Are all boars this thick-headed? Well, yes, they do have a remarkably resilient skull. How else do you think they recover when their charge misses their target? That's not really what I was asking about. The boar girl stares at Sari. What about you? You need to swing that fancy sword around to win a fight? I can do it with my bare hands. Boars are also a species who are competitive to a fault. It's always a contest when a boar is present. You can't right now, actually. Prove I can't. Sari just shakes her head. Is this exchange really necessary? You are never going to win an argument with a boar, Sari. Why else do you think they were brought into this dungeon? Monsters in this dungeon are frustrating to deal with. Hey, don't ignore me. Who are you calling frustrating? Try being a minion in this dungeon and tell me you're frustrated then. Yes, I imagine being underground all the time isn't very pleasant. Damn right it isn't. Sari, please use your capture magic and put an end to this ridiculous argument. We have no further reason to keep speaking to her. Damn! Do we really want such a disagreeable boar in our ranks, though? I'll show you disagreeable in a minute. Just let me get my breath back. Fine, I'll use it. You can deal with her later. Ah, to jail, bitch! Sari casts a spell and the boar disappears. Very nice work. A boar is going to be a great ally. You can always rely on them. It beats having them charge at you. So where exactly did these boars come from? An untamed forest in one land or another. I brought them because they're hard workers and are barely afraid of anything, especially not of adventurers. We should head back and see if we can convince her to help us. I would not mind having a break soon. How do you go back, though? It doesn't let me just go back. We'll save it first. I mean, I could use my portal stone, my warp stone, and go back. I guess we'll do that. But I don't have enough to buy another one. So, wait a sec, because if I don't have enough to buy another one, and I go back to town, right? and then I'll come back down to the dungeon. How do I get out of the dungeon again? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Cause look, oops. Here's how I came in, right? And this will let me go to the previous floor. Alright, so we're back on floor 1 right now. We're just trying to fight really fast just to get through the fight. Okay, good job, guys. Good job. Let's go. You found 10 mana shards. I want to see if I can just walk out of the dungeon without having to use the warp stone. Aha! Rippy rippy. I like that I can speed through these fights though. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's cool. That's very helpful. Oh, it will let me walk back to town. I didn't have to use my warp stone the first time. My bad. Okay, well, we're back in town anyway, so now we know. Let's go talk to the boar. Make her your servant, yes. I hear a loud thump echoing over and over again inside the prison. Sure enough, the boar girl is slamming her fist into the wall. She looks really grumpy, to say the least. When she sees me, she practically rams the bars of the prison. Let me out of here, you nasty little ferret. Just because you beat me once doesn't mean I've given up. This is why I like boars. You just never give up, do you? Stop that! She slams the palms of her hand against the bars, denting them slightly. I can see her cheeks puffing up angrily as a typical behavior for boars. What are these damn bars made of? Please stop that already. I'm not here to start a fight with you. Then what are you here for? If it's to laugh at me, you better be ready for when I get out of this cell. Not at all. I'm here to propose an idea. An idea? She seems a little less angry than before. What is this idea of yours? You look really angry, even more so than most boars. Are you happy with being a minion in this dungeon? Eh? Well, I guess not. We don't get any time to leave the dungeon, so I get pretty angry knowing I can't do anything about it. Then why not work for me? I'll give you plenty of time off to frolic in the meadows. Plus, when we reclaim this dungeon, I promise I'll be a much better dungeon lord than your current one. The boar seems to be thinking it over. Well, I'm still mad at you for all of this, but I really want to spend some time above ground. Alright, ferret, I'll play along with this idea of yours. Just point me in whatever direction I need to charge. With pleasure. I look forward to working with you. The boar girl has joined your party. Grumpy, stubborn, and lacking in patience, has a tendency to puff up her cheeks when angry. Okay, we got a boar girl now. Yes. Now we have a boar, a rabbit, and a knight in our party. Let's organize our party and put the boar up front. Oh, Sari has to be up front. Then the boar, and then the rabbit. That's fine. Go to the shop. Is there anything in here? Healing potion and warp stone, which I can't buy. Walk around town. Later. Alright, and talk to Isabella. Nothing. So we gotta go back into the town. We'll save the game. Alright, so now we have a boar and a rabbit. Let's go to the dungeon. It won't let me go to level 2. I have to go to level 1. That's weird, I have to go to level 1. Like, shouldn't it let me just warp to 2? It's okay. We'll grind. It'll give some grinding time. Boom! Oops, wrong button. I keep walking into the wall. There's level 2 right up there. Alright, so let's go explore level 2. It's a bunny, not a rabbit. Okay, you're right. You're right. It is a bunny, not a rabbit. My bad.